Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruption. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion.
Can we talk about it? Yeah. First things first, thank you all so very much for joining me live, impromptu style per usual. But before we proceed and progress forward with this dope discussion, can y'all let me know if my audio is good? Because it's been giving me some kind of playback and feedback. So can y'all put a 2 in the chat for me if y'all can hear me okay? Because we will be cooking tonight, going off a little bit, and I want to at least make sure that y'all can hear me all right. The audio is good, y'all? Y'all don't hear no feedback? I didn't scroll to the new comments. Okay, I see the 2s. Okay, let's get into it, you all, because it is something that is happening. Let me rephrase this. There is a grand, great shift that is transpiring in today's time, and it's happening all across the board, right? And more specifically, we are seeing this grand, great shift happen amongst the men. And when I myself as a woman can see these things, call these things out, it's like, oh, she's just trying to, again, cape, pander. She's just trying to scare a lot of the women into acting right, so on and so forth. And that couldn't be any further from the damn truth. What I am bringing forth and highlighting is things that are alarming. It's absolutely alarming, and it is so alarming that we are seeing these men maneuver in this way, to where I, as a woman, have to call it out and bring it to the forefront before it's entirely too late. Now, it's been too late for a long damn time, y'all. But the way that I am seeing things bubble and overflow and seep out and over into different categories when it comes to these men. What do I mean by different categories? Not only am I seeing men do grand, great shifts as it pertains to, let's say, their physical health, right? I see so many men out there taking care of their mental, their bodies. They're going to the gym. Y'all are eating right. And so y'all are taking yourselves seriously in that regard. But then when you turn another page, you see a different category of men taking things seriously when it comes to, let's say, not getting involved in activities that are going to bring them down. It used to be a point in time to where men didn't mind fucking off. Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. Y'all know in our dope discussions when we live, we just get into the nitties and gritties. It used to be a time to where men didn't really care too much about buckling down and knuckling down. Like, y'all just wanted to have a good time. I don't even care about going to the gym. It's like, nah, we lit. We outside. It is what it is. But now in today's time, we're seeing men create great shifts in everything that pertains to them. Whether it is my mind, whether it is my body, whether it is the activities that I partake in, whether it is the women that I entertain, like all across the board, y'all are not effing playing. Period. When it comes to y'all's careers, y'all's businesses, your goals in general, y'all are not playing. It is a great shift. And once again, when I call these things out and I point it out, it's like, oh, she's just putting 20 on 10. She's exaggerating. She just wants us to feel like, as women, these men are turning their backs on us so that we can, hurry up and run back to the table and try to bend and obey and come back and do what they want us to do. And like I'm saying, you all, that is not the damn truth. I am calling these things out so you can be on high alert. This is not a drill. I always say that. This is not any embellishment. This is not any exaggerations. This is not any, hey, you better stop. This is not no false warnings over here. This is really happening. Y'all guys out there, y'all are on a whole different type of time. You're not playing games. And what's scary is so many women feel like y'all are. Oh, they gonna be there. Oh, them men ain't serious about nothing. They gonna still be taking care of me when I'm ready for them. He gonna still wait on me. They're not. Y'all are not. And so my objective in bringing these things to the forefront is to get a lot of the women out there to jump on board so that they can match y'all's energy, so they can reflect back to y'all what you are. Because if they do not, and we are seeing it, like I said, all across the board in different categories, if they do not, they will be left behind. Let's go deeper and further so that I can really segue into what I want to talk about today. And y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. All right. Who is this? Thank you, Joseph. Shout out to you for being a channel member for 38 months. Let me see what you got to say. It says, it's a beautiful thing having peace of mind. I don't have a burden or a bill dealing with toxin dames. It says, I'm not lonely. I'm at peace. He said he ain't dealing with no toxicity. He good. And that's what I don't, okay, how can I put this? I don't like the fact that men are becoming way too comfortable with being by themselves. I don't like that. And the reason why I don't like that is because, and I always say this, it is something that is so beautiful and fulfilling when you are able to share your life with your divine counterpart, your divine feminine or your divine masculine. It brings you so much more peace. It makes your life so much more enjoyable, easier. And so when I am seeing these men say things to the effect of, hey, I'm doing a damn thing by myself. I ain't got to worry about this. I ain't got to worry about that. On one hand, it's like I'm happy for you. But at the same time, me knowing and understanding how the world is made up, like we're placed here together as men and women to balance each other out, to help each other out, right? And so it's a little bit bitter for me because it's like, damn, I know just how much more at peace and just how much more satisfaction you would be able to receive had you been able to find a woman that was equally yoked to you. Thank you, Seven Waters. You always show love. Okay. But let me go a little bit deeper, y'all. In all of my dope discussions, they're straight off the cusp. It's straight from my heart. So forgive me if I am not able to all the way articulate so fluently and effortlessly the message that I am trying to convey. However, at the end of the day, I still hope that you all are able to receive what I am telling to you all, right? But to take the conversation a little bit deeper and really segue into what I want to talk about today, I want to get into how not only are men really knuckling and buckling down on things and being a lot more serious and cutthroat, right? A lot more no nonsense with the way that they are handling up on their lives, not dealing with these types of females, not dealing with these type of crowds. Fellas, y'all are even cutting off your homeboys. It is that real in the field. And these women think that y'all are playing. You're not even playing around with your friends that you grew up with. To take it a little bit more serious into what I want to talk about. Even when you all are entering into relationships, this is how deep this great shift goes. Even when you guys are entering into relationships, y'all are now even leaving your wives. You're leaving your girlfriends. You're leaving your fiance. Men are now dumping the women. That was not ever a thing. It would be the women leaving marriages, the women leaving the man, trying to take her life and her power back, trying to be able to experience life on her own terms without having to submit or commit to a man or to a family. That was a female thing. But men today are so neck deep in the great shift of life that they are even leaving and turning their backs on women that they thought that they would spend the rest of their damn lives with. Let's go deeper. They are even leaving the mother of their children. Let's go deeper. They are leaving, and the fellas on my platform alone can vouch for this. They are leaving the mother of their children and taking the kids with them. What? Men are tired. We are in such a great shift when it comes to these men that y'all are being extremely calculated with how you are choosing to maneuver within the relationship. Y'all are keeping receipts. You keeping your head down, you keeping your mouth closed, and you making the proper moves to make sure that you are going to be straight, you are going to be at peace. You're not out here talking too much, trying to work it out. Let's go deeper. I really want y'all to understand what I am trying to really convey. Men are so serious with not playing games, not wasting time, not wasting their damn life. They're not even wanting to talk it out with you. We gotta clock it. It used to be a point in time, you all, to where men would pull that girl to the side and say, hey babe, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm going through. How can we resolve this issue? How can we reach some kind of common ground to where we can continue forward in our union, in our relationship? How can we resolve this issue? That way we can continue to build upon a healthy and strong foundation. Men today not doing that shit. They're allowing the women in their lives, after continuously calling her out, sitting her down, trying to talk to her, y'all men today are now being quiet. I don't got nothing else to say. I'm done talking. Y'all are silently putting puzzle pieces together. Put it to you plain. Y'all have whole exit strategies. And the women think y'all not playing. Ladies, I know y'all watch from damn clouds and shit. You think these men not playing? Please. Men are tired. I'm tired of talking to you. I'm tired of trying to get you to understand. I'm tired of putting my pride to the side and being vulnerable and opening up all for you not to give a damn anyway. So you know what? I see what it is. Let me come up with an exit strategy. I ain't gonna say shit else. I'm going to collect this receipt, put it in the tuck, and I'm going to allow, let's go further. I'm going to allow the courts to sort through it. Men are moving like that, and y'all think men are not in a deep ass grand great shift? You're out of your mind. That was a female move. It was the women silently collecting receipts, silently planning an exit. The men doing that to y'all today. Because they're done wasting their damn time, wasting their damn life, wasting their money on a woman that does not care about him clearly. You're too damn comfortable, ma'am. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move like this. I'm not going to say a word. Men are allowing y'all to dig yourself in the hole. Thinking that everything's sweet. Oh yeah, because he know better. The women, oh, and it's so sad. The women honestly be believing in 2026 and beyond. Y'all be really out here believing that y'all got these men in a bag. That you got him in check. Girl, please. You know what happened? Let's go further. A lot of the men also, Carrington, realized that they have a lot more leverage and power. A lot more, how can I put this? Not only do the men have leverage and power in the relationship, but they have a lot more to offer to a relationship. So I'm giving you a lot of perks and privileges and benefits. You don't really do much for me like that. And the things that a woman is able to contribute into a man's life and all of that, the men have sat back and watched, took notes, and said, damn, her contributions are really easy. That shit I could outsource. That shit I could do my damn self for real without all the headache, without all the hassle. So I got leverage. I have power, and I could benefit a lot more doing this on my own or replacing you. We're going to get into it. Thank you, Carrington. It says these women can't resolve or reconcile anything. The way they treat you as a man is shameful. Lay down, screw you, and next day you ain't shit. Whoopsie. We got a lot to say. Shout out to the main lion, my MVP. It says, Danica, your cause is noble, but most women are already on board the Titanic. Lord have mercy, help us. It says, I think the focus is really on getting the willing few into the lifeboats to help save, the next generations. Hashtag lifeboat. Lord have mercy. Who is this? Shout out to my other MVP, Swervo. Swerving through with the 50. It says for the cook session. Hold on. I want to address what the main lion said first. And salute to all of y'all. Thank y'all for being here because you don't have to. We got to cook a little bit today. The main lion says, you know what, Danica? I respect what you're trying to do, but it ain't enough of these women that's ready and willing to do what you are asking of them. They not savable. They already sinking to the bottom of the damn ocean. I think what we need to do now is just say, yeah, it's a lost damn cause, and just save the 20 women left. You trying to save 2 million, it's only 20. Let them drown. Better luck next time. That is what the main lion is saying in a nutshell. And you know what's sad? What's sad is there are countless other brothers out there who feel the exact same damn way. Matter of fact, I want to see something. Put a 5 in the chat right now if you actually agree with what the main lion just said. It's a lost cause. Cool story, sis. See what you're trying to do, respect it even, but nah. Better luck next time. Maybe the future generations to come can fare better than us. Put a 5. I know damn well we not flooded with 5s. It's on the screen. You can see it yourself. That's why I've been going so hard in the paint. Because I knew that we would eventually reach this level to where the men like, man, pack this shit up. Hang it up. Flat screen. Maybe my nephew will have better luck than me. Hell, the men today, I need y'all to understand what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a grand, great shift. Men today are not even having kids. And it goes far beyond the economy. Are there men and women out there that are not having children because the economy is fucked up and that's their reason? Sure. But there are men out here who have their money together. They have their lives set up to where they have the freedom to move around and spend time with a family, spend time with a wife, kids, and all. They have it set up beautifully. They actually put in the work to build themselves up to be able to do this. All to reach that level and be like, damn, but where is a quality woman to do it with? Is that real in the field? They're not even having kids, even if they are set up to do so. Like, yeah, I know the economy trash, but I think I can be all right. Still not even impregnate y'all. So they can't even say, hopefully my son, hopefully my grandson will fare better than me. They're not even having damn kids. Like, nah, I ain't doing that. That's a grand, great shift. If I've ever seen one. What did I say earlier? In all categories, men are packing this shit up. Even when it comes to having sex, when it comes to procreating, I'm not playing with that. I'm very serious. I'm standing 10 toes down on this. I'm not playing. It used to be a thing. Let's go deeper. Y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe. Thank y'all for being here. And I see y'all donations. Give me a second. I gotta cook a little bit. Men have shifted so much so to where they're not even tolerating putting up with a woman just for the sake of a fucking quote unquote legacy. Men now are like, nah, my legacy is gonna be my career. My legacy is gonna be my business. My legacy is gonna be my works. I don't fuck them kids. Cause ain't no woman out here that I deem worthy and valuable enough to even have them kids with. I'm not gonna set my children up for failure because they got a fucked up mother. Not doing it. To where not too long ago, let's say 5-10 years ago, men will be like, yeah, these bitches ain't shit, but hey, I want a son. Let me go ahead. They ain't doing that. Men are tired and they're leaving women behind. Let's go deeper. Men are leveling themselves up, ladies. Like I said, I know y'all in the damn bushes. I can't stand this bitch, but I'ma listen to her. I can't stand this hoe, but I mean, or you do agree with me, but a lot of y'all too damn scared to pop out and show niggas. It's cool. But I know y'all listen, so let me really draw these points home. Let's go further. These men out here are looking around and they are seeing that nothing is really worth my contribution. I'm out here slanging, busting my ass every day, working hard, all for what? Even if I am able to find somebody that's decent, not what I'm looking for, but she cool, it still ain't even worth it in the grand scheme of life. So for what? Is that real in the field, y'all? And y'all think it's a drill? Y'all think it's a joke? Y'all think it's a game? I promise you it's not. Men don't even want baddies no more. Y'all, oh, I'm a bad bitch dog. So that's only for the ugly bitches. But when they come to me, these men still want me. They not. I promise you they not. We've had countless dope discussions of these brothers coming through. The type of brothers that y'all would want. And they don't want your asses. Literally, I don't want your ass. I'll look at it though. That's it. We got a lot to say tonight. I hope y'all got time. I got a lot of time tonight. Okay. Me and my husband, we had our little lunch day earlier. And, you know, so I'm well fed and shit, you know, so I got energy. We got a lot to talk about. Put a 2 in the chat, though, if y'all can hear this.
Everyone says men become mean when they stop loving you.
Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear that. And shout out to MVP Swervo for the 50. Okay. 7 wanted to come back, and it says, me and my brother were raised to stand alone. When the shift came, we fit right into it. See what I'm saying? It's a lot of brothers out here moving before the damn shift. Y'all the ones who caused the damn shift. Because they're looking at y'all and they're like, damn, they doing pretty good over there. You know what happened, 7 Waters? Y'all started winning. The men, and like I said, I personally hate this shit. I want men and women to come together. And y'all know what personally like grinds my gears and irritates me? What personally grinds my gears and irritates me is when bitches come through talking about, so what's the fucking solution? What's the solution then? As if every dope discussion, I'm not giving y'all damn solutions. It pisses me off so bad. It pisses me off so bad. Yeah, I mean, I hear you though, but what's the solution? If you can't grasp a solution or 5 from each damn dope discussion, bitch, you lost. It's a lost cause. This is why y'all ain't got no man in the first place, because y'all, I think they just be so fixated on the delivery of every damn thing that they forget to damn receive the package. Pause. Not that kind of package. Look, listen. Let's stay focused. But yeah, what happened, 7th Waters, is a lot of the brothers out there who jumped off and said, you know what, this some bullshit. I can get a lot further and do a lot better if I just do it this way. Let's stop doing the same dumb stuff over and over again, expecting a different result, when clearly these women are just taking advantage. They're clearly just taking us for granted. I'm not going to keep doing the same old quote unquote traditional bullshit just to get met with nothing in the end. I'm going to go this way. And then when y'all went that way, y'all started flourishing. And like I said, do I like that? Not entirely. Honestly, I don't. I do not like to see my brothers becoming so relaxed by their damn self. Because I know and understand the beauty and the value and the significance of men and women being together. You're not supposed to be in isolation, sir. You're supposed to have a helpmeet. Period. Your life would be easier because you would be able to delegate tasks and she'd be able to assist you and properly love you, and you can guide her and help her, and you flourish. It's a beautiful fucking thing. I live it every fucking day. So it'd be bittersweet for me. It's like, yeah, I'm happy that y'all at peace, but damn, at what cost? The cost of fucking humanity. Thank you, Yosef. It says, I'm paying close attention to the downfall in real time with Brittany Renner. She's now in the SIP, Mississippi, broke and struggling. The same ones who's laughing at her are next to fall. Wait a minute, what? Email me, because we probably got to talk about that. That's crazy. Thank you, Sean Nelson. In Mississippi? Okay, shout out to my Mississippi people, because where I'm from, all our people are from Mississippi. So I'm not going to do too much, but I'm going to be real enough to say that I would never want to fucking live in Mississippi. Okay? And I'm getting ready to go to Mississippi in about next week. Okay? This week we're going to Cali, though. I don't feel like all this damn traveling. I'm not a travel girly at all, right? But my people in Mississippi, so we're going to go for the family reunion and all that other bullshit. But, you know, at any rate, for somebody to move to Mississippi, no shade. That's speaking volumes about maybe your financial situation. Because last time I checked, Mississippi is not a rich state. What the fuck even is in Mississippi? No shade. Shout out to my still people. Okay, my people is from Mississippi, but what did we do? Move. Okay, we had to get up out there. It's poor. No shade. Y'all need to pack that shit up and leave. I'm just gonna be so honest about it. Now, am I saying that St. Louis is any better? No. Okay. Yeah, I am. I actually am. But that's beside the point. What I'm trying to illustrate is the fact that for her to be so bad and bougie and such a rich bitch, and I know how to finesse a nigga out his money, for you to be that type of chick and then have to turn around and take your ass to Mississippi, that's speaking volumes to me. To me. Okay? And it just is what it is. Okay? Thank you, Sean Nelson. It says PCD. I think I meant to say peace, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm a little bit slow. It says, I believe a man has to be by himself first in order to truly learn what leadership and ownership really looks like. We get things out of order, which makes navigating relationships harder. Being alone and lonely are different. Oh, that's a bar. Big bars and big facts, Show Nelson. Okay. But my thing, though, Show Nelson, because I understand what you're saying, and you're spot on the money. You're dead on the money. This is my dilemma with it. My dilemma is so many men are being by themselves after being with women and then coming to the realization that I really don't even fucking want a woman because they've been with the wrong women. Does that make sense? And what makes it a lot more uncomfortable for me is the fact that I know that a lot of you all have had horrible experiences with women. So in y'all's mind, it's like, yeah, I'm sure there's good women out there, but it's not enough to go around, like the main lion was saying. So I just would choose and rather be by myself because it is more peaceful. So it's not even this learning thing. It's not this instance of, hey, let me be by myself first, figure things out on my own first, that way I can be a proper leader. It's not that. It's like, no, I tried to lead these bitches. I know what I'm doing. Right? I've spent the time alone. Wasn't lonely. I was just alone learning. Did the work. Got with a woman or a few of them, and they all kind of fell short. So, I have come to realize, bitch, I actually like being quote unquote lonely. Fuck that. I'm at peace like this. I'll deal with you when I feel like it. That's the area that I fear a lot of men have entered into. It's not even a thing of, oh, well, I'm just going to be in isolation for a little bit, you know, get my feet wet, figure things out, navigate life on my own. That way, when I get with a woman, I'll know what I'm doing better. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing men deal with women after even being by themselves and coming to the realization, damn, I was better off by my damn self. That's scary to me. And to me, that's speaking volumes about the lack of work a lot of the women are doing, because so many of us are coming through with our hand out, looking for handouts, thinking that a man is just supposed to be your safety net and your savior or your sponsor or your ATM or your personal loan. Like that's what we're treating men like. And so when we're entering into these relationships with men, y'all are feeling that. And y'all are like, well, damn, I don't like feeling used. I don't like feeling like a tool. I don't like feeling like a means to an end. So let me end this shit, because it don't mean much to you, clearly. That's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? But should a man be on his own first and figure shit out? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I would put it like this. That would be the more favorable option. Right? But I'm going to be honest. I have known of men to hop in something head first and then be able to float and be good. So there are exceptions. But if I had to choose a path for my son, I would say, hey, son, you know, figure this shit out on your own first before you try to add extra people to it. Because when you add extra people, you might go to the damn bottom of the damn ocean. Okay? Okay. But let's get into this, you all. Because these clips that I'm getting ready to share with you all really do highlight and emphasize just how much of a great shift we are in, and how much it takes for a man to get tired and be fed up and say enough is enough. Let me put it to y'all plainly. It takes a lot for a man to pack his shit up and leave a woman. It takes a lot for a man to say, no, I'm done with it. I'm good. So for men to be at that point right now today, in mass, in droves, a lot of women should be scared. Because that is showcasing just how fed up and lousy a lot of the women are out there. Men are fed up and the women are lousy as hell. And it takes a lot for a man to be fed up. So what does that say about the extremeness of the lousiness? Like, y'all gotta be a hell of a lot of lousy ass chicks out here for men in droves to be like, yeah, I'm done. Because y'all don't do that. Y'all are wired to try to figure things out, put things together, find a solution. Like, y'all are that at y'all's essence, in y'all's core. So for men to be like, nah, I'm done with this, that means that you feel like this is absolutely a waste of time. It's a lost cause. Ain't no damn solution. Better luck next time. Maybe the next person can fix it, but I'm done trying to be a damn mechanic. That's scary to me. That speaks to the fact that there are too many women out there that are, you're done. You're cooked. It's no other way to put it, y'all. It's no other way to put it. It has to be a hell of a lot of lousy ass females out there for men in droves. Every man. Are there exceptions? Sure. But it's a lot of damn men out here that are good brothers that's like, nah, I can't do it, sis. That's scary. Women should be afraid of that. This is not no bluff commentary. This is not no buffoonery. Oh, they just bluffing. They just talking shit. They just... But niggas still outside. They not. And this is how I know that a lot of the women know that the men are not playing for real. I think they try to psych themselves into... Let me tell you what I think these women are doing. I believe, Swervo, that these women are trying to psych themselves into believing that y'all are not as tired or y'all are not as serious as y'all are trying to portray. So let me psych myself into believing that way I can cope better with the new reality of this great shift. And I also believe at the same time they are trying to do a little bit of reverse psychology, right? Mind manipulation to get y'all to believe that y'all are not that serious or you're the only one. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this, and y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. The women want to put it out there that, man, please, what you don't do, another man will. These men are outside. These men are going to do this, and these men are going to do that. They try to do that. That way, other guys that may come across that can think, oh, well, damn, I'm really not, applying no real pressure because what I'm not doing, clearly a whole bunch of other guys are, so I might as well join the other guys in on it. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to trick y'all into believing that you're by yourself. You the only man out here tomorrow. You gave up on love. You gave up on women. You ain't tolerating this. You ain't dealing with that. So if they can get y'all to believe that every other guy is putting up with it, it's supposed to trick you into tolerating the same thing. But in today's time, once again, great shift, the men don't give a damn about what they homies doing. What did I just say? Men are even cutting off other men around them if they are not in alignment. If you are not congruent to my overall health and well-being and my goals and my aspiration, you can go too. I don't want to kick it with you either, sir. Men not weak like that no more to where they just fall in line. Again, that's a female trait. It's the women out there who pay attention to what other women are doing. Oh, they doing that? Let me do it too. Are they doing this? Let me do it. That's a womanly thing to want to hop on trendish shit. Like we're the trend hoppers. Men, more of the trendsetters. No shade. And once again, when I talk like that, that is not no pick me pandering shit. That's real talk. It's so much real talk when I say things like that, to the point to where women are paying attention to what the men like, and y'all are trying to do what y'all feel like these men want. Oh, the men like this, let me do it. And they try to do it in a slick and covert way, but nevertheless, the women are paying attention to what y'all say that y'all like. They are. Oh, the men don't like that, let me stop doing it. Especially in today's time, because they can see that y'all are not playing. Look around, y'all. What are we seeing? We are seeing BBLs go away. Uh-oh. Do y'all want to talk or do y'all want to walk? Sorbo says, this is why it's hard to date women in my age range, late 30s. They all have crazy financial debt and kids by Smokey and Ray Ray. Lord have mercy. It says, it's Cook Brothers. Lord have mercy. This is how they feel, though. But let's clock it, though. Men are such trendsetters that when the bulk of y'all said, nah, that BBL shit is played out, is dead, is through, is nasty, I want me a more natural woman, go your ass to the gym. What y'all seeing women do today? Take their ass to the damn gym, removing the damn BBLs, eating damn carrots and shit. Listen, that ain't no pick me pandering shit. We can look around and see that men are the trendsetters. The moment the men say, I don't want that, best believe it may be a slow trickle down, but it's gonna trickle down. Stop me when I'm lying. Stop me when I'm lying. 7-1 says, I left a circle because one person pissed me off. That's what I'm saying. Men don't give a damn about all that. Oh, my homie doing so I'ma do it too. My partner's doing it, so y'all don't care. Great shift. I'll cut all y'all off and I'll be dolo for real. And I can see that. I can see that as a happily married woman. I'm not even outside. And I can see and feel the great shift amongst these men. So you think these single, please. They up close and personal with it. Because y'all are the ones that they are wanting. And you don't want them. You leaving them. Because y'all tired. Y'all leaving them behind. So you know they feel it. If I missed you, I apologize. I'm going to read you in a second. But let's get into this, y'all.
Everyone says men become mean when they stop loving you. But what if the truth is he just became tired? A lot of men are called toxic or heartless when they start pulling away. But
many times what's really happening is that the man has already been emotionally exhausted for a long time.
Men are not always loud about their pain. They don't always explain every feeling the way women do. Many men try to fix things quietly, tolerate things quietly, and carry the pressure silently. When a man finally becomes distant, colder, or less patient, people assume he suddenly changed. But most of the time, he didn't change overnight.
He just reached the point where he stopped fighting for something he felt he was losing anyway. A man who feels constantly disrespected, unheard, or unappreciated doesn't always know how to communicate that in long emotional conversations. He withdraws. His energy changes, not because he wants to hurt you, but because he's tired of feeling like the villain in a story he feels he has been trying to save.
And the truth is, men leave for peace too. Just like women, men also want respect, calm, loyalty, and emotional safety. When a man feels like every conversation turns into conflict, every mistake turns into judgment, and every effort goes unnoticed, something inside him starts to close.
So when he becomes quieter, colder, or distant, sometimes it's not cruelty. Sometimes it's exhaustion. Because a man doesn't always leave when the relationship ends. Sometimes he leaves long before that. The moment he realizes the place he was trying to build peace has turned into a place where he constantly feels at war.
She spoke so much truth. She dropped so many bars, gems, and jewels. It was nasty work. We always talk about how women get fed up, women get tired, and they leave. What about these men? Like she said, it's a slow unraveling. It's not going to be as loud and bold and boastful in your face. It's a gradual thing. Men now are sitting back, peeping game, and like I said earlier, plotting some kind of exit plan. I need an exit strategy because I'm tired. I'm tired of complaining. I'm tired of having to endure this type of disrespect, this type of neglect. Like, yeah, I'm getting ready to bounce. She talked about how men don't always know how to express themselves. What about the men who do, who have expressed themselves, but it falls on deaf ears? But you're with a woman who feels like, oh, you're a man, you're just going to deal with it. You're a man, you can just suck it up. Pause. You're a man, so you should be able to handle it. There are men out there to where, no, I knew exactly what to say, and I said it. I know how to be grown and communicate. I know how to express my feelings. I know how to sit down and try to find a resolution. But men now are reaching a level to where I'm done with it. You're going to wake up one day and that man's going to be gone with the kids. What I say earlier, I've had so many countless brothers on my platform along saying, yeah, you know, I left my ex-wife and I got custody of our sons. I left my ex-wife and I got custody of my daughter. I've heard it all. And it was very revealing and very eye-opening to me because it really did showcase that we are in a new era. We're in a new time to where men are taking their power back. Y'all already had it, but I just feel like now y'all understand that no, I kind of do have power. I kind of do have leverage. Y'all would just be so gracious as to dumb down or water down or extend the leverage and the power that you had to a woman. But now that's becoming a thing of the past, because when you've done that, you've been taken advantage of. You've been taken for granted. They take your kindness as weakness, and then they try to repackage your weakness as masculinity. Let that marinate. Oh no, see, a real man, he would just be so masculine to let me walk all over him. See, a real man, he would just be so masculine as to let me take advantage. Let me be the boss. That's what a real man does. And for a while, that type of reverse psychology used to work. Not no more. What do I always say? Grand great shift. That is not a thing no more. You're not going to repackage weakness as masculinity and then try to feed that to me so I can become it. No, that's dead. I'll be by myself. So when she's coming through saying, hey, men don't just leave overnight like that, you just probably wasn't paying attention to the writing on the wall. She's right. But where I would give her a little bit of pushback is when she's saying, you know, men don't know how to communicate or express themselves. No, they do. We just don't listen. I'm just going to say it. A lot of women don't listen until we see action. That's just bars. Y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe. Thank you, Grady. Thank you, Terenzo. Thank you, Yosef. Thank you, Seven Ones. I'm going to read all that. Thank you, Ben. Black Boy Runner. I see all of y'all. Give me a second to cook a little bit. I really want you all to be able to internalize what I'm saying, because this is not a drill. This is really happening. A lot of women do not listen until it is followed by action. And when I say action, I'm talking about loud, in your face action, to where you know exactly what I'm doing. You know exactly what this is. Otherwise, we're just like, oh, he just talking. Oh, he just in his feelings. Oh, he'll get over it. He'll deal with it. Because for a while, a man does deal with it. Because what did I say? It takes a lot for a man to finally leave. Because y'all give grace. Right? Y'all try y'all's best to have a woman to understand where a man is coming from. Like, hey, I want this from you. I need that from you. Can you do this? Can we work on that? Can we fix that? Like, men will do that. Men will sit down and do their damnness to find some kind of resolve. Y'all do that every day, all the time. But as women, we just feel like because y'all have been dealing with it, that you'll always deal with it. You've been saying that same shit for years, dude. Ain't nothing changed in the past 10 years. So what makes today different? Ain't nothing changed in the past 2, 3, 5 years. So, I mean, please. Until that one day, you look up and you like, damn, he ain't been home in about 18 hours. Now you hear him. So we gotta stop acting like it's just this thing of, oh, men don't understand, and you know, men will just pack up and leave you in an instant. No, they do understand. They do listen. You don't. No shade. And when I say that, that is not no pick me pandering shit. That's real talk. We see that daily. Women, we be thinking shit sweet. We really do be thinking that we can just do it because, I mean, he been dealing with it. He ain't going nowhere. We got these kids. We don't give a damn about none of that. Like I said, they will take the kids. Keep receipts to make you look like the bad parent. Like, this is what they're doing. It's real calculated, real strategic today. All of that blind love shit dead. Because what did that do in the past? All it did was get these men in worse off positions, trying to play quote unquote nice, trying to play fair. No, I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that no more. You ain't gonna see me coming. But the irony to it is, you should have saw him coming. Pause. You should have, because he had been communicating what he had been struggling with, what the issues were. So you should have, but you don't take it serious. Thank you, Seven Watch. It says, we're not boycotting, we're reacting. See what I'm saying? It's a response. Hold on. Let me find the rest of y'all. Thank you, Grady. It says, I'm celebrating my 4-year anniversary with my PS5 in 2 weeks. Because I can shut it off when I don't feel like being bothered. 100. Lord have mercy. Y'all here clowning. Thank you, Terenzo. It says, why create drama when a man can check out in silence? Since we're called ninjas, we'll move like ninjas do. Swift, silent, and deadly. Whoopsie. That's exactly what y'all doing. See, Terenzo, we gotta be mindful of our words. Yeah, these ninjas, oh, they ninjas all right. Karate chopping your ass with a whoopsie. Like, damn, did he really just leave? Did he really just have me outside alone? Yes, he did. Swift like a damn ninja. Karate chopped your ass with that damn reality. With that hard, honest truth. Didn't see it coming, but like I said, you should have saw it coming, because he been telling you. Got to be more careful. Thank you, Joseph. It says the very same thing that women accuse men of doing, they actually are guilty of. Men are tired of toxic women and sip lollipoppies. You ain't lying. It says men are standing on our squares 10 toes down. Peace is awesome. Man. We thought y'all was playing, Joseph. We thought y'all was bluffing until we looked up and said, damn, not only do I not have him, but I ain't got shit. Let's unpack that. Thank you, 7-1. It says, I left the circle. Okay, I got that one. I think I'm caught up. If I missed you, I do apologize, though. I hope they ain't got me glitching too bad. Hold on. Because I think I did miss some people. Let me see. Because I see other ones that I did miss. 7 Watts came back with something. Let me see. Okay, I got those. And I do have more clips to show y'all, so give me a second. We're going to cook a little bit tonight. Here we go. 7 Water says manipulation no longer works. It don't. It does not. Not even a little bit. And women, like I said, I feel like a lot of us are starting to see that. We're just trying to play dumb, hoping that we'll fool y'all into playing dumb with us. Well, you know what? I think, you know what? Maybe I should just go back and tolerate that shit, because, I mean, I might as well. Everybody else tolerating it. They're not. These women lonely as hell. Hold on. 7 Water says breaking up is a tedious transition. Yeah, which is why a lot of the men just choose not to even get involved in a serious relationship. The moment that I see that this woman on some bullshit, I'm not even going to waste my time with trying to see where something can go. Right? Let me unpack that for a second. And y'all like the video. Because breaking up is such tedious work, it's such a heavy load to carry and all of that. The moment that a man is able to see, yeah, I think she on some nonsense. Yeah, I don't think she really worth my time. They're not even going to enter into a relationship hoping that things pan out and work out. Trying to put in the necessary work to change you and rearrange you and teach you and guide you. No. You need to already be a good piece of work on your own. Because I don't have time to think that because you have maybe some potential I can work with, that it's going to unfold. It may not. And from the looks of it, from the women that I've dealt with in the past, it's more likely than ever not to work out. So no, I'm not even gonna get involved. This is why so many men are not even trying to date. It's that real in the field. Like, men don't even want to damn date because it's like, she may be just as bad, if not worse, than the situationship I just left. Do I have the energy for that shit? I kind of don't. Let me just stay my ass in the house, get my PS5, order a damn cheese pizza and relax. Like, y'all are on that. Let me just take my ass to the gym. Let me just go to work. Like, y'all are doing shit like that. Because it is tedious to pour your all into something, all for it to disintegrate into nothing. Now you gotta go and start back over again with a new chick who probably worse than what you just left, like I just said. Nasty. Thank you, Swervo. It says, this is why it's hard to date women. Okay, I got that one. But I thought I saw somebody named Ben or something. Let me see. All right, here you go. Ben, it says, men, get your passport and come live here overseas. Life is better here in Thailand. Lord have mercy. Not the Bangkok. Another one. But the women think y'all playing. The men not even trying to bang and give you the cock. They moving the Bangkok, bitch. What if they just say, oh, manipulation, they don't work no more. It surely does not. Women can't even try to finesse y'all by way of the peach. Like, come on, y'all. But we don't think it's a grand gray shift. Fuck out of here. You know how many men I've heard say, I ain't had sex in 12 months. I ain't had sex in 2 years. Semen retention this. Sex transmutation that. And y'all think, oh, these men just playing. Bitch, please, I gotta beg for the D. We just had that dope discussion. Women out here straight having to cry and beg and plead for a piece of penis. Men used to get that out freely, and y'all think it's not a grand great shift y'all out of y'all rabbit ass mind. Thank you, Jabari. It says, that's why I've been single for so long. Every time I express my dissatisfaction with female's behavior, I always get slapped with, you make me like a child, or you changed so much since before. You lousy ninja. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all laugh, but I'm dead ass serious. It gets on my nerves. Shout out to Corey. Corey says, women have no type of delayed gratification. It's sad. Y'all boys hold it down. I ain't going out the country though. Hold on. He said, wait a minute. Wait. I feel you, bro. I do. That reminded me of Kel. I do. Ooh, okay. Look, I love what y'all are doing, but yeah, I ain't packing shit up and I ain't going to fuck overseas though. I ain't no passport, bro. But do your big one, right? I ain't taking it that far, literally. I ain't taking my shit that far. But yeah, it is a mess. I ain't gonna lie. And a lot of men out there feel like Corey. It's a lot of men out there who feel like Corey, where it's like, okay, yeah, it is bad. A lot of these women, they don't know how to wait. They don't know how to, thug it out. But again, when I say shit like that, it's like, oh, you promoting struggle love, you promoting that ride or die shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. I need a real man who already got everything that I want, need, desire. I need a real man who already got everything all built up. I ain't gotta lift a finger. I just get to eat off all his hard work and sacrifice. I just get to pull up with my 5 kids and all my damn debt and shit and my baby daddy and be like, yeah, here I go. Fix me. You know what I'm saying? And Corey ain't having that type of shit. You know? But at any rate, I am not even saying, oh, you should go out here and thug it out in the sense of struggling. Building a man up. No, but collaborating, pitching in, assisting. Hell yeah, you should be doing that. Whether you're with a man who already got that shit or not. That's a relationship. A relationship is you coming together, collaborating, continuing to build. It's an ever evolving mission. So I already know I'm dealing with a bird brain bitch when she comes through talking about I need a man who already got it built. Bitch, you trash. Shade. All the shade. You're trash. If you are entering into a relationship with the thought process of he better already have it built, that indicates very strongly that you are a lazy leech ass bitch. Excuse my language. Because whether he already has everything in order or not does not exclude you from continuing to assist, continuing to build on, continuing to help. Because just because he got it don't mean he want to lose it. You got to keep it. So it clearly, from what y'all can see, it clearly grinds my gears also when I hear women talk about, oh yeah, see, I ain't got time to be helping no man do this. That's a relationship. I don't care if a man is sitting on $5 billion. Do you understand? $5 billion. You better come into that man's life and help him continue to build upon that damn $5 billion. By him being with you, that $5 billion should turn to 10, 20, 15, 11 at least, bitch. 6 at least, bitch. But all that, he better already have it built. No, you're already showcasing. You ain't trying to lift nothing. You ain't trying to assist nothing. You're not trying to contribute to nothing. You dead weight. That's why the men are tired and leaving women behind. Because there's no use for you. What I got you here for? For you to be my daughter? Hell nah. Women today are entering into relationships looking to be taken care of like she's your seed. Let it marinate. Why do I say that? I say that because when it comes to your children, your job is to pour into them without looking for them to pour back into you in return. Being a parent is a thankless, endless job. It is all your duty, all your obligation, all your responsibility. Your kids don't owe you shit. If they pour back into you, great. If they don't, it was never their job. That is how a lot of women are entering into relationships. They are entering into relationships looking for you to treat them like, you birthed them. You implanted them into a woman's egg. No, bitch, you're supposed to be helping me, assisting me, adding on. But when you talk like that, it's like, see, that's that pick me pandering shit. No, that's grown woman shit. That's real talk. And a woman who is really in her divine feminine energy, she feels a way when she ain't contributing. Like, damn, but let me do something. nigga, let me do something. But pulling up like, oh yeah, he better have all this shit already built. I just get to live off of him. Bitch, you're a bum. This is why the men tired of leaving y'all. So yeah, they want instant gratification. I don't got time for no delayed shit. I gotta wait how long before I can see something? I gotta wait how long? And here's the thing, Corey. A woman should be so down for her man. She should love him so much because he loves her so much. Because he's down for her so much. To where you don't give a fuck about how long something takes to blossom. You're enjoying the journey. We don't have that no more. We don't know how to enjoy the journey. We just want to live in the end result. And then once we reach the end result, just sit in it. Not understanding that, again, it takes more for you to do, for you to maintain and sustain and have that even evolve and blossom and grow into something bigger and better and greater. We just lazy as hell. And then want to say, oh, these men ain't men no more. No, the women are not women anymore. But again, that's some pick-me shit. I mean, it just really blows my mind. I see the rest of y'all. Give me a second. Let's continue.
All right, everybody knows, right? You know what I'm saying? Women leave an overwhelmingly majority of relationships, right? But we never ever talk about, you know, when a man decides to leave that relationship. We never ever really talk about, you know what I'm saying, whenever a guy decides that he needs to, when a guy actually walks away from that relationship. We all know the statistics. We all know the business. We all know the numbers, right? 80% of divorces are initiated by women. But hey, man, I like to flip the script. So let's flip the script a little bit. Let's look at the other side of the equation. Because the truth is, nobody ever talks about the women that actually get broken up with. Like, nobody ever says anything when it's the woman that's getting broken up with. And right off the bat, I'm gonna be honest with, like, when a guy leaves, like when a guy packs his shit and says, yo, I can't deal with this anymore, or a guy leaves a relationship, yeah, that's a serious situation. That is in no way, shape, or form a small thing. Because at the end of the day, one thing I can confidently say about us men is that we never ever just walk away from something, right? We never ever just, you know, one day we're arguing and we're like, oh my God, I'm done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never ever like, we don't break up with girls like over one little argument, one little petty argument. Like, guys, when they're in a relationship, like we get comfortable. Like, we don't really want to leave like that. Men leave because like something has been off for a very, very long time, for a good period of time. Or maybe she's annoying, maybe she's crass, rude, like disrespectful, like it has to be some crazy, and even like the disrespect, some guys will let that slide because obviously they have no other option, so they have to stay in that relationship because they don't have that, they have that scarcity mindset, they don't have that abundance mindset. Because one thing we have to acknowledge is that men are very, very simple, like we're very simple creatures. Like, it doesn't take much for a girl to impress us. Like, it really doesn't take much. Like, all you got to do is be fit, feminine, and friendly. Like, literally, that's it. Those are the 3 qualifications for most guys. Are there some guys out there who are going to want a little bit more than that? Look for, you know, be a little bit more picky? Yes, absolutely. But men are significantly less picky than women are. We don't need 50 things to be happy. All we need is cooperation, respect, peace, and, you know, a little bit of nash on the side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to be going too long without getting some cooch. That is it. We are not complicated. So for a guy to get up and say, yo, like, I'm done, like, I can't do this relationship anymore, like, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of a bad look. It's like getting fired from your job, or like it's almost like the equivalent of, like, you know, like a dishonorary discharge from the military. Very bad on your resume. If a man breaks up with a woman, I'm telling you, like 90% of the time, it was because that the situation was so bad that, like, it was like it was never gonna be able to recover from that. Like it's an L all the way around.
Let me ask y'all something before we get into the last clip. In the last clip, the woman gives 5 reasons I believe why men leave. But before we get into that, y'all, can y'all do me a favor and put crowns in the chat if you agreed with what that brother said, as far as it takes a lot for a man to leave, and if a man does leave, that means that woman was doing a lot of bullshit. Put a crown in the chat if you believe that to be true. If you do not believe that to be true, just put no. N-O. Like, no, I don't believe that. Okay. Okay. All right. I was just trying to see something because I agree. It does take a lot for a man to pack his shit up and leave, which indicates to me that in today's time, like I was trying to tell y'all, the women have to be extremely terrible. Because what we are seeing in today's time is a whole mass group of men packing their shit up silently and going. They're leaving their wives. I've had brothers on my platform alone say, Danica, I left my wife after 20 years. Enough was a fucking and to me, that's too damn long. But that's how much it takes for a man to be like, man, I'm done. Because what did he say? He said, men get comfortable. We get relaxed. Like, we don't need too much. So for men not to even need too much, want too much, and y'all still don't deliver, bitch, you're cooked. Corey says, man, I'm a 6-figure 27-year-old, but since my job title don't sound good, I'm in the trades, I get looked over. I play cheap in the beginning, but I'm really a 100 dude. I'm new to the channel. Salute to you, Corey. And you know what? I'm going to say it, Corey. And welcome to the Crown Head Corner. All right? Crown Head Nation. You know what, Corey? A lot of women today are bearing witness to the fact that men like you are the hidden gem. Now, let me unpack that. And y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. It's becoming a new thing, Corey, for women to say, you know what? It's the brothers who go kind of under the radar, who are hitting it high and hitting it big. It's the brothers that's kind of chill, not doing too much, not too flashy. You know, those are the ones who got it. Women now, slowly but surely, Corey, are peeping game on it. They're picking up on that. Which is why we are starting to see women like the ones that we had in our other dope discussion talking about, oh, now I want a blue collar worker. They're starting to peep game on y'all. Right? Because they came to realize, listen, and it's no shade, they came to realize that a lot of the men who came equipped with certain job titles and salaries and so on and so forth, they were the brokest because they were making a lot of money, but due to them suffering in some department of the esteem issue, they had to, or felt it necessary to overcompensate with splurging. So yeah, I got a lot of money and, you know, I'm holding this type of occupation, but I have to uphold an image to go along with that. So yeah, I gotta be flashy. Yeah, I gotta have this type of car. I gotta, you know, live in this type of neighborhood. I have to wear this type of jewelry, have my hair like this, you know, whatever. So the women have peep game on, not only are certain guys of a particular class a little bit broken bougie themselves, But those guys are also, no shade, not all of y'all, right? Shout out to all the men who, know how to divvy it up. But a lot of y'all are kind of stingy. This is why they started complaining about all these men just so zesty, they so sassy. They be having money, but what the money mean if he ain't gonna give me none of it? Y'all kind of stingy with y'all shit. And do I blame y'all? No. Okay, I feel like you should be divvying up with your wife though. And your wife should be divvying up with you. But that's a different topic for a different day. That's why I said shout out to my ones who be divvying up, because I unfortunately have heard a lot of stories of guys that are in marriages even to where they are practicing financial abuse amongst their wife, and they have good wives. It's like, no, bitch, I'm only gonna give you $20 and a peppermint tea, bitch. That's all you get a month. Don't add me for shit else. And to me, that's a little crazy. Okay, it's a little bit crazy, but nevertheless, a lot of these women outside, they came to realize very early on, like, damn, these quote unquote ballers, they ain't trying to ball on me. They just trying to put the balls in my toes. That ain't what I signed up for. I thought that if you had a whole bunch of money that you would be generous. I thought that if you had a whole bunch of money, you would be trying to spread it out, not just spread my cheeks, nigga. What the fuck? But in all actuality, it was the brothers like Corey going under the radar, playing it cool, laid back first, and then once he gets to know you and see what you about, you start to see, oh damn, Corey got a little bit of something going on over here. So Corey, don't be surprised within the next year or two when a lot of these women start knocking and beating down your door. That is going to become a thing. The whole job title shit, that's becoming obsolete. Nah, what you got? What can you offer? What kind of man are you? What do you have? What are you able to do with what you have? Like, women are starting to pay attention to that because, like I said, the quote-unquote ballers, they were really broke and bougie, or they were extremely stingy. Bitch, I ain't giving you this. That's my money. The fuck? I digress, though. I digress. But yeah, men are very simple, like he said. And so for men to be so simple and y'all still can't deliver, yeah, y'all are trash. Cooked. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm keeping up with y'all. Who was Yosef? Is this it? I think so. It says, men are not cold, men are crystal clear. To a large degree, we're totally indifferent to these dames. When a woman looks at me, I look the other way. God damn. Quick story. It's this black man who works at the Deerbirds up the street from me. He an older brother. And when I gotta give him a shout out, because when I say that man looks like he works hard and he keeps that motherfucking store carts full. I mean, y'all know how y'all go to a grocery store and the carts just all outside, scattered everywhere. This older black man, he not on his watch. Them carts gonna be in order. He got them with the right colors. The light gray carts with the light gray carts. The charcoal gray carts with the charcoal gray. Like, this is how he keeps this store in alignment. That black man, every time I go in that store, he look at me. And with me being a woman, just certain things you pick up on. He look at me and you can tell he like, oh, that's an attractive young lady. But you know what? That black man, stone face. He's so stone face. He's so serious. Like, yeah, bitch, I see your ass. Yeah, you kind of cute, but I don't give no fuck. It's like that. I even am experiencing that now. Now, do brothers still approach me? I don't know. I guess I got a good energy about me or something. I don't fucking know. But for the most part, y'all, I'm even starting to see that, yeah, brothers kind of keeping their distance. Like, yeah, I see you. Yeah, you right. But I ain't stone face. When I say that black man be so serious, I'm sticking to the car. I ain't looking at you, bros. Ain't gonna get me. It's getting real in the field. And me personally, I personally like this shit. You know, I don't be wanting to turn y'all down anyway. It'd be uncomfortable and awkward and shit. I prefer you not to say shit to me anyway. You know? So I ain't mad about it, but I'm noticing it. I'm noticing it, y'all. And that would be disingenuous to make it seem like I'm not. Like, I'm even experiencing that now. To where a man could see your big ass ring on your finger and still be like, man, fuck all that. Can you have friends? Niggas ain't on that shit no more. I'm like, yeah, she cute, don't give a fuck. Put these cards right here. That black man be like this. Cracks me up every time, you know. And you know, I try to be respectful, so I'm gonna give you the black man head nod. He don't even give me that. He don't give me no black man head nod. Every time I see this black man, I be like, hey, how you doing? You know, just on some respectful shit, cause that's what black people do. We gonna give you the, you know, we gonna give you one of them. You know what I'm saying? That man be like. So now I'm at a position to where I don't even say nothing to him. I just be like, all right, he focused. Fuck these bitches. Hey, I ain't mad at it. Thank you, Mr. Lunch. It says, I just got here. Don't know the context of the discussion, but I know you're giving out the truth. Bitter for Pukisha. We appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you for appreciating me. Y'all think I'm lying. That black man do not be playing. You know. But it's just in my nature to still like get him the black man head now. Although I know he ain't gonna do shit back to me. You know, just in my nature. When I see a black brother, I be like, hey, what's up? You know. And then I just keep it pushing. But damn, I mean, it's real in the field. Okay, I got Corey already. Hold on, y'all. Y'all laughing. I wish I was playing, y'all. He said, nah, I ain't getting. Bitch, don't even speak to me. I don't need your black man head nod. I don't need your, hey, how you doing? Fuck all that shit. Shit. I be like, okay, it's the black man. Thank you, HJ Maximus. It says $20 and a peppermint tea. That's it. Yeah. You heard what the fuck I said. How many likes we got, y'all? Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Y'all know they be hating on our live streams. They be hating so bad on our live streams, y'all. So the least y'all can do is like the video. Okay, hold on, let me see. Can I keep up with y'all? Who was that? John Till? John Till ain't seen your ass in 2 centuries. Where your goofy ass been at? Hold on. Let me see, can I find John Till? John Till says they might be picking up on under the radar guys, but it's completely disingenuous. It's easy to spot them because they broadcast it as a new trend. That's a valid point too, John Till. That is a valid point. You know, but let them keep doing it though, because by them continuing to broadcast it, it lets you know which bitch ain't serious. Like, oh, okay, so I'm just a trend. You don't really like me for real. I'm just trendy right now. You don't really like me right now. You just feel like, oh yeah, he an easy lick. I bet. So let them keep on telling themselves, Cletus. Go on, Cletus. Let them do it. You know. But I'm just letting y'all beware. Okay, I'm putting y'all up on game that pretty soon, y'all, you know, trades guys and all that, just be on the lookout. You are going to be the new quote unquote high value man. Okay, got that one. Am I caught up, y'all? believe so. But if I missed you, I really do apologize. Okay, I really do. And yeah, I do gotta start packing. I do not feel like it. I'll do it in the morning. I ain't got time. Okay, let's get into this, y'all. Cause this woman here, she brought up some very valid points. And me personally, I love to see women. Y'all have no idea. It is so refreshing to see women come through saying that real shit, not caring about what woman she pissed off, not caring about who feathers she's gonna ruffle or who sisterhood circle she gets kicked out of. She just gonna keep it raw, real, unfiltered, uncut. I get so excited when I see shit like this. So I had to throw her in here because I think she brought up some very valid points, and she provided, you know, these men with a little bit of game to be peeping on these chicks, and she provided these women with the information that they also needed to be able to chin check and correct themselves. Okay, but let's get into this.
The shock that women have when their man finally walk out the door, most of the time a man will tell you, but you weren't trying to listen. A man just doesn't leave a relationship overnight. He ain't
She cooking already. I forgot she started cooking so early. I didn't have my plate ready. I didn't get my fork. Wait a minute, sis. Let's take you back a little bit. Hold on. Who is this? Thank you again, Seven. It says, yes, that's the wrong person. That's Liven. Seven says, you're doing great work on a major scale. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Okay, I really do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Okay, but she cooking, y'all. Do y'all have y'all plates ready? Put a fork in the chat or a spoon. I don't give a fuck. Put a plate, a fork, or a spoon in the chat right now if you're ready for her to cook. I forgot she came through swinging already like this. She came through cooking early. Do you have your plate? Lord have mercy.
The shock that women have when their man finally walk out the door, most of the time a man will tell you, but you weren't trying to listen. A man just doesn't leave a relationship overnight. He ain't explaining himself. He just gonna go quiet. Men give us so many chances. We are so focused on ourselves that we don't even hear them. So here are 5 reasons that men have specifically told me of why they leave relationships. Number 1, a man gets tired of feeling unheard. He will bring things up to that woman about respect, communication, effort, and when nothing changes, he just stops repeating himself. Number 2, a man gets tired of explaining the same thing. At first, he's gonna talk,
Wait! You cooking too much, ma'am. I'm trying to catch your signs. Hold on.
That women have when their man finally walk out the door, most of the time a man will tell you, but you weren't trying to listen. A man just doesn't leave a relationship overnight. He ain't explaining himself. He just gonna go quiet. Men give us so many chances. We are so focused on ourselves that we don't even hear them. So here are 5 reasons that men have specifically told me of why they leave relationships. Number 1, a man gets tired of feeling unheard.
A man gets tired of feeling unheard. If you are a brother in the chat and that is one of the primary reasons why you leave, because you get tired of feeling unheard, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you agreed with her first reason. I got tired. I kept on telling this bitch she ain't listening though. Trying to see something. I see the ones coming through. I said I see the ones pulling through. Lord, she right. Hold on, let's continue.
Bring things up to that woman about respect, communication, effort. And when nothing changes, he just stops repeating himself. Number two, a man gets tired of explaining the same thing. At first, he's gonna talk, he's gonna repeat himself, but when he realizes that nothing he's saying is being taken seriously, he gonna stop talking and he gonna go mute. Number three.
Well, sis, I kind of feel like number 1 and 2 go hand in hand. I mean, I guess you could separate it though, because number 1 was he gets tired of feeling unheard, but the byproduct of you feeling unheard is you repeating yourself. So I mean, to me, they go hand in hand and could be kind of the same thing, but I can see where you can separate them. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all agree with that. You got tired of repeating your damn self. Bitch, I already told you this shit. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Here's the thing though, okay? Because I am a woman, and I'm going to be honest and real enough to say that there was a lot of times where my man had to repeat himself. The difference though, okay? The difference where I had to give myself a pat on the back, bitch. The difference is I actually started to implement. Y'all don't be implementing to a nigga gone. A man gotta pack up, leave you, go get with Big Bertha for you to be like, oh, baby, please, I get it now. He ain't gotta do all of that. My man may have to repeat himself 2 times. Okay, maybe 3. Maybe. But damn it, I'm getting ready to apply some pressure around this bitch. You gonna see a change, baby, I promise. Y'all don't be doing that. Y'all be thinking niggas playing with y'all. Oh, he bluffing. Oh, he just talking. He ain't gonna do shit. I believe my man gonna do some shit. It's just that I'm still a female. You know what I'm saying? So early on, it was like I'm still a female though, so it's not all the way registering what's going on. And on top of that, I had a lot of GMO energy in me. I was very genetically modified in modern day. So I'm not gonna be disingenuous and make it seem like, oh yeah, I be listening the first time. My man ain't gotta tell me twice. Yeah, he did. Okay, but the difference was, bitch, I was making adjustments. Amen. Y'all don't be making no damn attempts, let alone adjustments. So let's not do too much. But yes, my man had to repeat himself a few times, and it is what it is. Shut the fuck up. Continue, sis.
He starts adjusting instead of arguing. Ain't no man gonna argue with no woman. Period. He's gonna have less effort, less emotion, less engagement. And none of this is because he doesn't care. He just knows that arguing ain't gonna change a thing. Number 4, he's gonna mentally check out before he physically leaves. Yep, he's still there physically in the house, but he is not present. The realization of that is that the connection is gone. And most women do not notice it until it's too late. Number 5.
Wait. See, that type of shit is what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying women should be scared. Women should be scared and want to get on their P's and Q's, especially y'all who are in relationships, because men go quiet. He not gonna raise his voice. He not gonna tell you what's wrong, what's bothering him. He already did that shit. You didn't listen. He just is going to silently put his ducks in a row to exit stage left. That's scary as hell. Ladies, y'all, man, y'all need to be putting on your best behavior. Lord have mercy. Yeah, very ninja-like energy. Oh, silence. What Martin say? Silence. It's gonna be silence, bitch. Oh no, I'm not gonna complain. Oh no, you good? You got it, sis. You know what you doing. You know you fucking up, and I already told you. So ladies, y'all thinking that y'all got a man in check because he ain't talking back no more. Y'all think I got a man in check because he just lets you argue by yourself. Let's take it further. Ooh, this where y'all should really be scared, ladies. I know y'all watch from the damn clouds. Y'all should really be scared when you tell your man to do something and he just shut up and do it. Y'all thinking that y'all bouncing balls like, oh yeah, I finally got this nigga trained. Yeah, go do this. You need to do that, and he go and do that shit without no pushback. You should be trembling. I'ma do it. But if you think I ain't got a trick up my sleeve, bitch, y'all are the ones who should be very afraid. When your man go quiet on you, ain't no pushback, ain't no argument, ain't no fight, ain't no chin checking and correcting, ain't no nothing. You should be, that's some deadly shit, bitch. You might want to go ahead and, I don't know, find a marriage counselor, cook his favorite meal, get some act right. Because when a man goes silent, that's a ticking time bomb, bitch. You getting ready to blow up. Your whole life getting ready to blow up. Lord have mercy.
He realizes his peace is more important rather than staying where he is not wanted. No tension, no stress, no continuous explaining, just pure peace. And once a man feels that, it ain't no going back. This is the part that women do not realize nor talk about. He did not leave all of a sudden. He left slowly, right in front of your face.
Damn. Men are leaving slowly right in front of y'all's face, and y'all don't even know how serious this is. Men not giving no warnings. Y'all just not showing up. Y'all just not pursuing nothing. Y'all just not talking. And if you in a relationship, you just, silently removing yourself, slowly but surely. Taking everything to fuck with you. That, ladies, can I say this? Let me say this, y'all. Okay. A lot of women, and I hate to even go here because this may call me a pick-me bitch. It's cool. A lot of women are finding out tragically just how broke they are. What do I mean by that? That man that you were with, and I'm gonna break it down in two parts. That man that you were with, he was the backbone. He was the strength. He was the foundation. You was just lazy and coasting. You was just eating off him. So when he packs his shit up and leaves you, you find out just how much you ain't got it like that. Let's go further. Even the women out here who were not in a relationship, it used to be a point in time to where you could have a whole roster in a rotation of different guys that you could siphon money off of. Oh, he gonna sponsor this, he gonna pay for that, he gonna contribute here, he gonna help there. Men pulling all their resources back. Bitch, I ain't no fucking roster. I ain't on no rotation. Are you serious? And by these men drawing back in that way, to where you can't just use me. You can't finesse me out no damn money. Women are finding out just how broke they are. A lot of those strong, let me put it like this. A lot of the strong, independent, bad bitch archetypes, they found out just how broke they were when men started doing this grand great shift. To where, I ain't tricking on these hoes. No, I'm not gonna pay for this in the hopes of her choosing me and wanting to take me serious and wanting to be exclusive. Hell no, you ain't my woman. I saw you out on a date with him, fucking him. Oh, hell to the no. So all these bougie baddies, they found out just how broke they were once the men took their power back away from them and stopped allowing them to have them on some kind of rotation or roster. It's all across the board. This is what I'm saying, y'all. Men in general, in mass, are tired. Let's just cook. Let's cook. The simps tired of y'all asses. God damn. Every time you turn around, it is a new simp lollipoppy, aka a sucker, and an easy lick saying enough is a damn enough, bitch. I'm giving you my last, and I can't even get a piece of ass. You gotta be out your mind. Let's talk about it. Can we talk about it? Yes. Y'all heard what Chris Eccles said in my damn intro song. Let's talk about it. It is getting so real in the field with the men being tired and leaving women behind. Even the men that women used to swear up and down, oh yeah, see, he a real man. He said, man, bitch, call me Pinocchio. Fake as hell. And no, I don't want to be a real boy, kiss my ass. The men are like, the men are on Pinocchio stats. I'll be fake. If me being fake means that I'm going to keep it real and authentic with myself, yeah. Call me fake all day. Call me broke, zesty, gay, sassy all damn day. I don't give a damn. It's that real. Men are tired. Tricks ain't spinning how they used to spin. Let's talk about it. Mainline says, we leave like unplugging a hot iron. Cool off slowly until cold. Then we out. Ooh, that was a bar. Great metaphor for how men slowly but surely pack they shit up and go ghost. Y'all laughing, I wish I was playing. Hold on. Thank you, Seventh. It says, everybody gets tired. Yes. But when it comes to the men, y'all on a whole different type of tiredness. Because y'all have been putting up and tolerating so much nonsense for so long. Like, damn. Like, y'all are uber tired. And rightfully so. Somebody taking advantage of you and taking your kindness for weakness and all of that and not pouring back into you. Hell yeah, I'm tired. Fuck you. But hold on. Let's cook a little bit. It is such a new, grand, great shift outside, y'all, that I am even seeing tricks get tricked on. And I told y'all this day would come. Damn, this gotta be a whole different dope discussion. I told y'all that the day would come to where women would start to make the initial investment into a man, also that she could get a return out of her initial investment, because that's how much men ain't going out of their way to sponsor you, to chase you, choose you, be with you, have sex with you. Like, it's that real in the field, y'all. I saw a man, he was a self-proclaimed trick. He pulled up to this one lady's live stream. What was her name? We got a members only video about her. Woo Lady or some shit. She puts me in the mindset of being a madam. If you really want to be real, like, that's what she gives to me. Like, she goes out and she tries to scout different hoes for these tricks. I don't know. I'm mind my business on that. But at any rate, she had tricks come up on her platform to tell these women how to get him. And the men are paying money just to get him. The day has come to where the tricks are getting tricked on first. What the fuck? Where they do this at? The men are, look, listen. Man, listen. Even the tricks tired. They're like, man, I'm tired of cashing on these bras and then I ain't even getting no good return on shit. Oh, hell nah. Show me when I'm getting ready to trick on Big Mama. In that time, and y'all think shit sweet. Y'all think the men ain't playing. Girl, please. Thank you, Deep Thoughts. It says, I just made some money market investments for a 5-year growth, and it's looking real good. Hyenas think I am broke because I am in the hood. LOL. Now, Deep Thought, I don't want to be, I'm going to be real, okay? And it's no shade, okay? While I respect a man being frugal, amen, okay, I respect a man being wise with his money and, you know, not trying to spend too much on it. But, brother, you gonna have to get out that motherfucking hood, bro. I'm so sorry about it. That's for your own safety, okay? You do not need to be in the damn hood surrounded by hooligans. You just don't. You don't. Okay, so get out the hood. Do you have to go to the most prestigious of areas? No. The most wealthy of areas? No. But get out the hood, though. All right, get out the hood. But at any rate, I do see where you coming from. A lot of y'all brothers out here play it real chill and real low key. I want you to think I'm broke, so you leave me the fuck alone. So I get y'all's play. Okay, but on the real personal level, from me to you, little sis, big bro, I would say get out the hood, period, okay? And I'm just so sorry about it. You can still play broke without being in the motherfucking hood. Please, get out the hood. Y'all, listen. I was in the trenches. Do you understand? I was so deep in the trenches, y'all. They stole my damn tires off my car and put me up on bricks. I can't even say it was damn bricks. They put me up on big rocks. Why would they do that to me? You know what I'm saying? I was just a regular little hood girl trying to go to work. I did not deserve to come outside and see my Sebring, my Chrysler Sebring. I didn't deserve to go outside and see her sitting on Krabby Patties, sitting on marbles. My shit would lean back. I said, why would y'all steal my tire? And then I'm such a square ass bitch, I called the police. Yes, I did. I called the police and they pulled up, and that's how deep in the trenches I was, Deep Thought. Deep Thought, you deep in thought. I was deep in the trenches. I was so deep in the trenches, and I am such a square ass bitch. I called the police because they had stole my damn tires and put me up on big rocks, not even bricks. That when the police pulled up, they was laughing. The fuck? They laughing. They like, oh yeah, if we find your tire, I mean, I guess we can, you know, let you know you wouldn't have filed a police report. I surely do, sir. I ain't never been violated like this in my life. God damn. So, yeah, get out the hood, okay? It seems like the more productive you try to be in the hood, the more destructive they try to be. So you gotta go. I was just trying to go to work. Couldn't. So yeah, you can be frugal and all that without being in the damn trenches. Please get out the hood, please. They ain't shit, I promise you. Y'all laughing, that was not funny. That was a bad day. That was a bad day. And I was so distraught, y'all. I had called my mama, because I was cool with my mama at this time. I had called my mama. I was like, Mama, they stole my tires. And she was like, what? She said, I'm going to go to the, what she say? Where the hood people be going? The junkyard? She said, I'm gonna go to the junkyard and see if I can find you some ties. Do y'all know I believe that my mama bought my same tire that they stole at the junkyard? I said, yeah, I gotta get the fuck out the hood. So Deep Thought, please get out the damn hood, baby. It ain't worth it, I promise. It ain't worth it, I promise. He says, appreciate you, sis. I don't floss, but I do style GQ and got a nice car. Oh, you definitely need to get out the hood. It says, but don't everybody got a nice car? Mine's not a who? Prestige car? Listen. Listen. I had a Chrysler Sebring. It had a listen. I had a Chrysler Sebring, and because I was in the motherfucking trenches, Deep Thought, I had a bullet hole this big round. Do you understand? This big round in the back door of my Chrysler Sebring. It was this big. They were shooting. Had I been outside at that current time, I would have been gone. That's how deep in the trenches I was. And they still was fucking with my car. So if you got any kind of decent car, yeah, they come fuck with yours too. Get out the hood, Deep Thought, please. We do not have to have deep thoughts about this. You don't have to think on this too much. Just pack your shit, get the fuck out. Period. All right? I promise you, you're going to get a lot more peace. Lord have mercy. Yeah, let me wrap this up because y'all ain't listen. Y'all bringing up real bad memories for me. That was a bad day. I was just trying to go to work, y'all. I had to get a point for that. I had to call out work and get a point. Let me wrap it up. Listen. Fellas, I know, I see, I understand that y'all are not playing. Yes, I do. But it's not enough. It's not enough for just me to see this. It's not enough for just me to recognize that y'all mean business. And what I fear is that a lot of women are going to continue to call y'all on y'all's bluff until all y'all get tired, pack y'all shit up, turn y'all's back, and close the door forever. I don't want it to reach that point, but if it does, like the main line said, better luck for the future generations. I want so desperately for us to respect y'all as men and honor y'all as men, because y'all do contribute a hell of a lot. You know, like, you sacrifice so much, you work so hard, you help out with so much, to where you do deserve at the very least somebody to respect you, somebody to appreciate you. And for y'all not to even get that, I just really fear that shit is gonna get even worse than what it already is. Cause we can't even give y'all the bare minimum. I know y'all are tired. And at this point, brothers, and this just be being real, ain't no pick me pandering shit, this some real talk. At this point, y'all, it's not even on y'all. Y'all have been coming through, like they illustrated in these clips. Y'all have been coming through talking, telling these women what you need, what you want, where they're coming up short, you know, trying to find solutions and all of that. Y'all have been doing that. It's no longer on y'all at this point. It is now on these women to get their shit together. It is not on these women to stop calling y'all out on y'all's bluff, because before long, ladies, it is going to get to a point to where you're going to see without a shadow of a motherfucking doubt, damn, they were not playing. And by that time, you're going to realize you played yourself. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to wrap it up. Big shout out to y'all for showing up, showing out tonight. Thank y'all for pulling up on no notice. Y'all are dope as hell. I take none of y'all for granted. And again, big shout out to us for hitting a new milestone of 223,000 subscribers. We are currently at 223,135 crown heads. Salute to y'all. All right. Thank you for finding value in my platform, finding value in me, appreciate me and what I do. That means a lot. I take none of y'all's love and support for granted. All right. But I hope, like I always say, I really hope that what we are doing over here is not in vain, because it does get to a point to where you start to feel like a broken fucking record, and you just want so desperately for there to be drastic and major changes all across the board. And while I am seeing extreme things happen, right? So I am seeing women kind of go and pivot to do certain things that are different. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of a shot in the right direction. While I am seeing that, it's just not to the extent or to the capacity that I would like for it to be. And I just hope that it does reach that level to where men can start to see value in us again before, y'all just stuck. And the reason why I go so hard is because I know how beautiful it is to have your divine counterpart and, have a life that you all are building and creating together, and how just blissful that is, and how amazing that could be for both a man and a woman. And so many of y'all will miss out on that because y'all be on bullshit, and I'm tired of it. So I'm gonna continue to tell it how it is. If I piss you off, it is what it is. Okay, if you don't like me, it is what it is. I know you listening though, and I'm just gonna keep doing my path, doing my purpose, and hopefully, like I said, it's not in vain entirely. All right. But thank you so much, Seven Water. Again, it says we want a picket fence. Wait, we want a picket fence, but life is complicated. Listen, I already know. Yes, let it get worse, because I did not try to pick on that. Okay, let's not. Please let it get worse. Please. All right. But let me shout out my people who gave me monetary support, because y'all did not have to do that. All right. Big shout out to Seven Waters. You came up and showed out today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Carrington. Okay. Thank you, the main lion. Thank you, Swervo, for swerving through. You came through hot and heavy today. Shout out to Show Nelson. Joseph again came through. Thank you, Black Boy Runner. It says, like they say, I know somebody that'll do it for me. Okay. Bye. Lord have mercy. Black Boy Runner. I'm going to come back to that before I wrap it up. Okay, one moment. Thank you, Seven Waters again, Carrington. Did I read all these? Swervo, Terenzo, Grady, Jabari. Big shout out to 9 Corey P. Showed a lot of love. Salute to you. Mr. Lunch for Dinner, I see you. Thank you so much. Thank you, John Till. Thank you, HJ Maximus. Thank you, Deep Thoughts. Thank all of y'all. But I want to go back to what Black Boy Runner said real quick. Black Boy Runner said, like they say, I know somebody that'll do it for me. Okay, bye. Ladies, another strong, powerful indication of this grand, great shift that we are seeing men partake in today is how they are pulling a you on you and doing it better than you. See, men are now in a position to where they are the ones who have options. What you won't do, another woman will, and then some, because they're realizing just how hard it is outside alone. They're realizing how much their nature as a woman calls for them to have companionship, love, support, stability, security, predictability. So men today are actually in a position to where, yeah, I can do the choosing. This how even more diabolical it gets. Not only can these men do the choosing, and they have a whole bunch of options to choose from, but they can ultimately get y'all to be on a roster and a rotation. They can have y'all sharing them. That's how bad it is. That's how much everything has shifted. On some real shit. Ain't no pygmy pattern. This is real talk. We see it. The women see it. Y'all, just like I said, are trying to cope and trying to bluff and do a little bit of reverse psychology and manipulation in order to get these men not to really have reality pan out the way that it really is. That's what y'all are doing. But we see these women panicking. We see y'all trying to change a different tone and all. We see all of that. Right? But on the flip side, to go deeper, the men are now calling y'all on y'all's bluff. All right, another man gonna do it? Go ahead. Let's see. It used to be a point in time before the great grand shift to where men would be like, oh no, I'm all you need. No, I'm a man. No, I can take care of it. No, I can do it. And so they would fight tooth and nail just to show and prove to you that they were the masculine man that you trying to tell them that they're not. It used to be a point in time to where that reverse psychology would work on them and they'd try to prove themselves. Men don't give a fuck today. Oh, another man gonna do it? All right. Well, let me go ahead and show me. Show me better than you can tell me. They not proving a damn thing. They not fighting to prove a damn thing. You can prove it to me by you going and doing that shit. Replace me, baby. Like he said, okay, bye. Y'all done messed up. The men are tired and leaving women behind. Man, nasty cold game. Deep Thought, thank you again. It says, a man being in his spirituality will give him options as he has conquered his flesh. Deep Thought, men are leveling up on all levels, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, energetically, spiritually, whatever. Y'all are doing that and it is showing. And with you all doing those things, y'all are actually taking a step back by going inward and seeing that, hey, these women don't qualify for me anymore. That's a thing as well. I'm tired of these women not measuring up. I'm tired of these women not being what I need. So y'all are walking away for that reason as well. Even if she's a decent woman, it's like, yeah, you decent, but you not on my level. No shade, sis. You decent, but by me being with you, you would diminish me. You would bring me down because, again, you're not on my level. I need somebody that would continue to help me to evolve. You're not that. And a lot of men are tired because y'all are also just not able to look around and see a woman that you genuinely feel could be an asset. And to me, that's heartbreaking. And I know it's heartbreaking for y'all as well because, like I said, you can even be coming across women who are decent, but it's like decent ain't good enough though. We're in that time. We're in the time now to where men once again have did a Uno reverse to where it's like, yeah, I'm not settling for you though. So, ladies, step your game up because right now it's looking like game over. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. Like the video, share the video, subscribe. Go and binge watch all of our latest dope discussions. I do not know when I'm gonna see y'all again. Okay. Like I said, I'll be out of town this weekend, and then after that, I'll be out of town again. So it's a lot going on. It really is. But maybe I will see y'all again next Wednesday. Okay, because we will be having our $50 giveaway for our Patreon giveaway. So if you are not signed up for Patreon, make sure that you are signed up, because we do have monthly $50 giveaways. On the last Wednesday of every month, I select 3 paid Patreon members to give $50 to. Okay, so all you have to do is, once you sign up for Patreon, and I'm talking about actually sign up, not sign up for free. All right, when you pay your money, what you want to do is inbox me directly over on Patreon with either your Cash App or your PayPal information. I do not have Zelle or anything like that. So PayPal or Cash App information, and then once you send me over that information, I'll enter you to the drawing. And then if I select your name on the last Wednesday and you are still signed up, I'll send you $50. Okay, so it's a lot of great perks and benefits for being signed up for Patreon. That's my way to give back to you all, because signing up for Patreon is a little extra. Okay, you got to go on a whole different platform. Like, it's just a lot that you got to do. So I appreciate you all for taking your time out to, you know, go to a different platform and, you know, give me your monthly fee and all that. So I do give back. All right, I'm all about reciprocity. Okay, but I should see you all again next Wednesday. All right, enjoy y'all's weekend. Have fun, be safe, and once again, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your love and support. I take none of y'all for granted. Salute to all my A1 Day 1 crown heads and my new crown heads. Y'all are dope, and we will continue to rise. Okay, still I rise. Love y'all, respect y'all, much love and peace to my crown heads.
Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions.